I thought it would really work, that love can be found even if it's miles away. That soon, our paths will cross in time. But I guess it's true that it only happens in movies which are too impossible to happen in real life. We met at a very unexpected time, when I let you in my life, and you let me into yours too. Though we just met through social media application, I set my hopes too high and believed that you and I could somehow happen and last. We needed to cope up with each other's time zones. We needed to adjust for each other, which we didn't even find hard as long as we're doing it for us. We had it. The chemistry, the sparks, the butterflies. We almost made it. Love. Until it was so for us to have our own happy ending. It was summer when this guy happened to send me a friend request. I was having second thoughts about accepting it because I barely knew him. He's just quite familiar since I often see him exchanging comments with some of my friends' posts. And yes, I am socially active when it comes to being friends with people who live far away from me. It's just that I find it interesting seeing people's different lifestyles, since we have more than 20 mutual friends. Unexpectedly, this guy happened to send me a message saying that he wants to know me better. It took me as, it took me a while to respond since it's very creepy, and I don't even find myself quite interesting for some guys. But I guess nothing's wrong if I let this one guy to get to know me. I mean, I have been in my comfort zone for years. Maybe I should take a step out of it and get exposed to the possibilities that can happen in my life. Days have passed and I didn't expect any of this to happen. We talk more often. We never forget to update each other. We watch each other sleep, share laughters and tears. And little I didn't know, I was beginning to fall for him. He went straight into my heart. I let you in and took the risk of falling in love. Then one day, we confessed each other's feelings which were mutual. You courted me, you had a yes, and you said I love yous, and set promises. I had hopes that you and I will be together someday, that God will make a way for our paths to cross in time. I knew this would last. We had it. Things are settled for us. We already made plans for our future. I also had a list of things we will be doing together. We've been together for 2 years until one day. The chats got shorter, the replies got slower. I tried asking you what was happening to us, if there was any problem, and you told me nothing. As days passed, I was acting like nothing wrong was happening. I tried being happy and sweet while talking to you on Skype, even though you treated me coldly. Until the lines went busy. I waited. I waited for the day that you would miss me, but that day didn't come. I lost you. Sobs echoed my room every night. Sleepless night happened much often, and you weren't there to witness it. What did I do wrong? I guess you got tired. Maybe you aren't willing to take the risk anymore. Why did you suddenly leave me? You could have sent me a message saying that you don't want to continue this anymore. I want answers and closure. Indeed, there's no worse feeling than being left with unspoken goodbye. Maybe it's true that not all stories have happy endings. Therefore, I must go on and forget about you like you did to me. I deactivated all my social applications and learned to live with the reality need that you really need to be with people who are around you. I'll try to move on and I guess build walls for myself again. I gave away love and trust too much that I forgot to save some for myself. I know that only God can heal this broken heart of mine and soon He will give me the one He has prepared for me. But for now, I have to move on and continue life. Months have passed. I went back here in the Philippines to study. Right now, I just want to enjoy life and make the most out of it. I am contented with what I have right now, and indeed, all the hard work has finally paid off. But something's still missing. There's still something I haven't done for the past years. While I was walking at the mall, some guy approached me from behind, and when I turned around, surprisingly, it was the guy I never expected to be. A tall guy with brown hair, pointed nose, and a fair skin. It's you. Truth be told, he looked totally different from what for whom I was Skyping years ago. Hey, how have you been? Good. I said awkwardly and went away. I was really happy to see him okay. There were so many questions in my head. I wanted to ask him about what happened, but I realized it won't be necessary anymore. No more hurt or bitterness was felt. Indeed, I have really moved on. No matter how painful it was in the process, it was definitely worth it. He will always be part of my life. I will be forever grateful for God had given me a chance to see him for the first time and maybe the last time. The guy who broke my heart and motivated me to be the best I can be. Thank you for listening.